on the Love Zone.
Welcome back, and once again, sports news with Fatou Jassy.
Thank you very much, Fatou Sise. Samba Ba and Mariama Tijalo were at the weekend crowned champions of the third edition of the Farafenni Marathon Run, an endurance race organized to raise funds to sponsor needy school-going children. Aumore Esjalo was in Farafenni for the marathon, and he reports on yet another superb performance by two of the country's rising long-distance runners.
Mariama Tijalo continued to dominate the headlines in the country's long-distance run, with recent victories in the third edition of the Farafenni Marathon. The duo, who are part of the police athletics team, swept to easy victory, making it double joy for the law enforcers, providing themselves as the country's budding long-distance runners. The women's 5-kilometer race started from the border village of Ker Aib in neighboring Senegal, which, according to the organizers, is meant to further strengthen the existing cordial ties between the people of the two sides of the border. Fresh from winning the Brufut Marathon and Gore Marathon in Senegal, Mariama Tijalo won the race convincingly on her maiden appearance, crossing the finishing line well ahead of the rest. She completed the event in 10 minutes 21 seconds, and her victory ended Siraketa's reign as the winner of the past two events. The local heroine and the crowd's favorite had to settle for the second place, crossing the line in 10 minutes 22 seconds, whilst Mariama Esba came third. The men's 10-kilometer race was won by Samba Ba for the second time in a row, in spectacular fashion, crossing the finishing line in 28 minutes 27 seconds. Regarded as the new kid on the block in long-distance running, Samba was nowhere near the level of his competing mates. Minutes after starting, Samba dominated from start to finish, and even when the going got tough, Samba continued to accelerate and open up a wide gap between him and the chasing pack, and crossed the line to a rousing applause from the cheering crowd. Having won the Brufut, Brikama, Njawara, and Nisa marathons, he now adds the Farafenni Marathon to a score of 5 consecutive marathon victories for the rising star of long-distance running. Demba Marong finished second, way behind the first man. The Farafenni Marathon is among the growing list of marathon races organized by a host of villages and towns around the country, with a view to creating awareness on the health benefits of sports, raise funds to help needy school-going children in the community, and discover potential talents. Deputizing for the Minister of Youth and Sports, who was very supportive of the event, the Executive Secretary of the National Sports Council, Mahmoud Max Jallo, commended the organizers for complementing the ministry's effort to develop sports all over the country before challenging other towns to emulate the Farafenni Marathon run. The winners were presented with certificates, trophies, and cash prizes, with Samba Ba and Mariama Tijalo receiving $2,000 and $1,000 respectively. The third edition of the Farafenni Marathon Run has been hailed as a resounding success, as the organizers now shift their attention to the fourth edition scheduled for next year. One message that is resonating is support from the cosmopolitan town and the business community. Momodes Jalo, GRTS Sports.
That's all in sports. Back to you, Fatou.
Thank you, Fatou Jassy, and it's now time for the weather report from the Central Forecast Office.
Assures us of a continuous flow, and from there, everything follows. And for those of us who know what the River Gambia stands for, understanding its sustainability in all aspects of life is easily confirmed. The River Gambia provides nutritious delicacies as food, while it provides its wildlife a balanced ecosystem. This river, as a sanctuary, is committed to its inhabitants' needs without ceasing. And as you travel along, all these values are replicated in one company, Elton, just like the River Gambia, leads in its commitment to values that matter most. Elton, championing the vision for a new generation.
Hello and welcome to the weather segment, beginning with a summary of the weather during the day today, followed by our forecast. The Gambia this afternoon was mainly warm and sunny. And for what will follow, let's start with a look at the satellite image captured at 16:30 hours, indicating very dry and stable conditions over parts of the continent. And for our forecast tonight, we're expecting the Gambia to be cool and misty tonight. Tomorrow morning will also be cool but dry. becoming warm and slightly hazy in the afternoon. Winds will be light in speed and variable in orientation. Morning temperature values will be 18 degrees Celsius above Banjul in Yindum. Kerawan Sibanol will record 17 degrees Celsius. Gino will be 20 degrees Celsius. And the rest of the country will be mainly 21 and 22 degrees Celsius tomorrow morning. Top temperatures will be 33 degrees Celsius over Banjul. Yindum will record 37 degrees Celsius. We are expecting 40 degrees Celsius over Kerawan, Sibano, and Jinoy. And the rest of the Gambia will be mainly 41 degrees Celsius. This indicates that temperatures are rising, particularly in the inland. And we are expecting low tides of 0.1 meter at 2 minutes past 4 o'clock in the morning and 4:13 p.m. High tides will be 1.8 meters at 10:32 a.m. and 1.9 meters at 10:46 p.m. The sun will rise at 7:16 and will set at 16 minutes past 1900 hours. That was our forecast, and thank you for the pleasure of your company. Good night.
And before we go, a reminder of our headlines. Police have arrested the alleged killer of a private security guard, the second such breakthrough involving a case of murder in just 2 weeks. Kenyan presidential hopeful Raila Odinga is threatening to launch a legal challenge to the results of the presidential race won by Uhuru Kenyatta. And 115 eligible Roman Catholic cardinals have secluded themselves in the historic Sistine Chapel to elect a new pope. And 2 years after the devastating tsunami that wreaked havoc in Japan, damage to the environment is being reported thousands of kilometers away from the epicenter. That's it for the news. Thanks for watching and enjoy the range of our interesting programs.
Coming up is a CFI documentary next on GRTS.
Gold. You happened. You disgust me. Are you offering me a bribe?
You tell me, am I?
How long have we been friends, Musam?
Is that a trick question?
You know, the issue of you being a journalist has never been a problem with me. I love you, Kim. What's that?
Nothing. It's none of your business.
Afama, get me the chief chemical analyst and do come in here.
Stop it! What? Stop it! What? Stop it! What? Stop it! Okay, it's okay. Then please, okay, please, eh? Please, let me just make this one more call, please.
Okay.
Hello. Yes, please, I really need some help. Yes, I'm at a petrol station just near Bab's restaurant. Okay, I'll appreciate it, please. He'll be here soon.
He better be. Madam, I think it will take long enough.
Please, he's just about to arrive. Just wait for him, please.
Well. I think today seems to be a time to
please,
do the men's...
He's just about to arrive. Just wait for him, please.
Shall we?
I mean, what are you doing? Please.
Yes, please. I think we have a problem. What problem? Please. Good afternoon, Your Honorable.
Hello, Madeleine.
I have been better.
What is with the bucket and mop?
This gentleman have been so kind to me. I was just helping out.
Because it would be a shame if it is what I think it is.
I can assure you, sir. All is well.
Who's in charge here?
I am, sir.
How much does she owe? How much?
3,400 shillings only.
What's the name of this petrol station?
The name? Why, sir?
This lady will decide tonight if you people will still be in business.